Greetings, YouTubers. This is Camo Patriot, aka Farmer Son. Y'all, this is part 6. This is going to be part 6 in the camping series. This is not the true part 6 because some idiot accidentally deleted part 6. But I do remember what I talked about. What I talked about in part 6 of the camping series was what I learned. And you always learn something, y'all. When you go camping, you always learn things. Things never to do again, never to try again. Things not to do, things to do better. So you always learn. And that's why I go on these camping trips. My body hates it. Man, I don't want to tell you, sleeping on the ground is rough. But anyway, what did I learn specifically from this trip? Well, when lighting a fire using Vaseline and cotton balls, do not light it while it's in your hand because you think you can drop it, but Vaseline is sticky and it will stick to your hand. I almost set my hand on fire. So put it on the ground and then light it because that's one lesson I learned. You see, you learn something every time. What else did I learn? Well, I learned not to drag wagons through mud holes with four-wheelers. Learned that one. Okay. Like I never got my bag cleaned out. Literally, it took 30 minutes with the water hose to get all the mud out of my bag. And then I had to hang it in the shed. I chose to hang it in there because it's so hot in there all the time. And it took it a day or two to dry out. But yeah, I've got it back together now. So yeah, don't do that. Let's see. I learned that my subs are awesome. Y'all are awesome. And I learned that even with upside down filming and the camera runs out of memory and I'm not filming stuff I had planned on filming, and y'all are just great. So I did learn that. What else did I learn? I'm old. That's what I learned. I am old and sleeping on the ground. I don't know how much longer I can do it, y'all. And, you know, I've been looking at the air up mattresses, and they just look cheap. I don't think I'm gonna get one, but something's got to give on the whole sleeping thing. Cause I literally might have got an hour of sleep that whole night, and I think it was like from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock that morning when I finally got a little bit of sleep. So yeah, it's rough. So that's the things I learned on this trip. What I also did on part 6 was I explained what kind of rifle was in my case. I didn't show it, y'all, but I did explain what it was. The rifle in that case is a 22 WMR. It was my small to medium game rifle. Have several different rifles. It's got a Simmons 4x32 scope on it. And, you know, a 22 mag is like a 22 long rifle on steroids, kind of. It's it's got more powder, and I think it's got a slightly bigger bullet. But that was the rifle. It was a bolt action, and that's the rifle I carried out there with me. I figured Joe would want to know what kind of rifle it was. Joe Morgan, shout out. But that's not the only rifle I have. I have a 30-06 for a larger game. And it has a scope. It's a bolt action as well. And I have like a 5.56, and you know, for two-legged animals. And I've got my most important rifle to me is one that Dad gave me. It's a Winchester lever action 30-30. It's one he used out here on the farm for years and years, and he gave it to me, and it meant so much to me. So that's one of my prized collector items is that old Winchester lever action 30-30. So I do get out and shoot it and make sure it's up to par and cleaned and oiled, and so yeah. That was what part 6 was about, y'all. And it was short and sweet. I probably actually made it longer on the remake here. But y'all, I appreciate y'all watching throughout the series. I appreciate I've seen comments from new people that I've never seen comments from before. Thank y'all so much for watching and putting up with my crazy filming and my stupid short videos that didn't make no sense, y'all. I appreciate it. I really do. I love my subs. Y'all have a blessed day. We will go back camping again in November. Once it gets freezing or below freezing, I'll go back again, and I'm going to test out my 4-season bag. And I promise y'all, I promise, I'm going to try to do a better job on the filming side. So that's it. This is wrapping up part 6. This is the end of the camping series. I appreciate all of you watching. This is Camo Patriot / Farmer Son Prepping. Y'all, we're checking out. Hit the button.